Hello everybody, my name is Mike Sustar. In today's video we are going to be showcasing the MDM Views feature. So what we are looking at here is the MDM Preview screen, but more specifically we're going to be spending some time on this Views button here. So why are views important? Views are a quick way to go ahead and turn categories on of interest and quickly preview this data. So specifically, if I wanted to look at a level plan, I'd probably be toggling on life of mine data that I'm interested in, a bunch of survey data that I'm interested in. And this can be a tedious task, especially for certain users that aren't always going in here and have a full solid understanding of all the different categories. So in this type of case, this is a prime opportunity to create a view. So if I go into this camera logo here and click on views, notice I have my personal views and then I have a shared group view. Shared group views are set up by the admin in the configuration area. But if, let's say, if I want to go ahead and look at level 375, I'm just going to hit load settings only. And notice what happened when it did that. It automatically turned on life of mine, short-term design, survey, schedule information, geology, ventilation information, and infrastructure, and geotech. So if I go ahead now and just click on this view button, it's actually going to load this data for me. It zooms into that area. I can see I have pool testing. I can see I have a whole bunch of different data, a refuge chamber down here, maybe some infrastructure information. As always, we can always click on this data to understand how it came into the MDM environment, any attributes that are associated with this. Now this is a great way if I go ahead and just switch a different level 200, level 250, level 300. Again, this is that dynamic plot plan, and the cool thing about this is as long as team members are keeping this data sustained and updated using the MDM workflows at all times, this is going to be the latest information living within the MDM database. How do I go ahead and create one of these views? So I'm just going to hit the clear view button here, and let's say I want to create a new view for myself. Let's say if I want to see the level, the survey walls, maybe some of the center lines, the life of mine center lines, and let's also bring in our event items and our geotech information inside of here. Now let's just choose a level of interest here, and I'll go ahead and choose level 425, and I'll click preview. At this point now it's going to go ahead and load this data of interest. I can see I've got a refuge chamber down here, some life of mine data within this drawing, and this is my current view. I'm zoomed into this area right here that I'm interested in. I can now take this level 425 and I can hit save current view. So I'm going to go level 425 personal view, and I'm going to hit save. At this point right now, this has been saved. So for example, if I go from level 500 to level 425, I have this quick way to go ahead and do this. Taking this one step further here, I'm going to click clear view. Let's say we want to do a visual reconciliation of a stope that was previously picked up. I have the opportunity to go into CMS stopes. Let's choose that stope name that was previously picked up, and let's reconcile it against the drill and blast information here. So I'm going to go ahead and click the preview button. This is the stope shape. I'll just turn that on the side view here, and I can rotate around, look at this stope shape of interest. Let's say we can see there has been some overbreak. Again, this is just a conceptual example inside of here, but within this stope in here we have certain attributes now, but I want to share this view with some team members. Let's say in an email. There is a button up at the top right of your screen called share current view. I'm going to click that. It's gone ahead and created a link on a keyboard. At this point now I have the opportunity to go ahead and send an email to a team member with this link that has been populated. So this is a custom link that has been created with that group view. So at this point I'm just going to click on this link here, and this is going to open up the MDM environment. I'm now going to click open in MDM, and it's going to now open up the MDM environment and display the exact data that I was currently looking at. So again, imagine if we were emailing this to a team member, we wanted them to look at the data relatively quickly. And notice here it has now populated in the same view that I was looking at previously before. I still have the other MDM currently open here. I should also mention that these views here that we're looking at, these views, my views, and English underground views that we're looking at right here, are all also located within the Deswik.CAD plugin. So if I go ahead here and I load in my MDM CAD plugin, and now I go into my views here, I will see these same views. I can at any point go ahead and click on these, and it's now going to be pulling in the data from these categories here and bringing this into my design. Again, at any point I can switch these around to a different view of interest, and it's going to go ahead and bring this data that I'm interested in here. So this is an example of views. One last area I just wanted to mention here: if an admin at any point wanted to have permissions to control these group views, that would be in the admin area views, and this is where we can have the opportunity to go ahead and state which role from IMS has the opportunity to have read access versus edit access. So there you go. Views or group views within the MDM, a quick way to find the latest information that lives within the MDM database.